Hi, and welcome to the Future of Education. This is assignment number 1 for EDUT 522, partners Claire, Fortenberry, and Zayna Thorpe. In education, there's currently disruptive innovations. They're technology-led innovations that are uprooting our education system. They change how we think, teach, and learn, and these disruptors have the potential to displace current educational models and present a new, more modern way of doing things. Virtual learning, also referred to as distance learning, is an example of an educational disruptor. Virtual learning is rapidly becoming an alternative to the traditional classroom, especially for adult learners. Categories of disruption include mobile technology, online learning, personalized learning, video creation, and the maker movement. For example, mobile technology, it provides flexibility in learning. Learning is more personable and accessible. Learning is more fun and engaging due to gamification. Provides real-time feedback on assignments and assessments. Here's a picture from my class. Students use Chromebooks and they also use iPads in class. They play games such as Prodigy to learn various math skills, Duolingo, and just a variety of apps and extensions on the Chromebooks to learn. Online learning, education is not restricted to the classroom. There's a multitude of free and open educational resources, and it is very affordable. Examples of online learning include Khan Academy, MobiBax, MIT OpenCoursework, Berkeley Webcast, Academic Earth, iTunes U, and many, many more. Personalized learning. Learning on demand. Students have fast, perpetual access to information and are able to learn at their own pace. Personalized learning is interactive. Kids participate in learning since they are able to develop, create, and customize software. Coding. Kids at such a young age are learning to code and program at an early age. Example resources include code.org, an hour of code. Robots are easy to program, and they're also relatively inexpensive. Codeacademy.com, and the resources go on. Here are some students using devices. In my class, students have just started to use code.org. We did a lesson of the hour of code, and students are they're digital natives, and they just know how to use the technology. Video creation is another disruptor. Teachers are flipping the classroom where students can watch lessons at home. They can watch videos and do homework or answer questions. Crowdsourced learning, students can teach others and are able to participate in the creation of media communication. They can communicate all over the world. And students can also showcase learning by sharing with others locally and via the internet. The maker movement. This movement has revived interest in making and building, and students are building robots, creating computers, and making art. It instills the 21st centuries of creativity and innovation into students. Here are some pictures I took from our local maker fair at Sierra College in Rocklin, California. And here's a 3D printer and some of the objects that the printer had made. Here's another picture from the fair where students were trying their hand at guitar making using everyday objects like cookie tins, Altoid boxes, cigar boxes, and tennis rackets. The current educational situation. Elementary education in the U.S. is presently at the crossroads with difficulties, challenges, and opportunities, and reforms are needed to instill 21st century skills in students. The current educational model in the United States is out of date and not meeting the needs of students who are 21st century learners and thinkers. A systemic change in education is needed to prepare students for college and careers in the future. Our current model is filled with direct instruction, lectures, and reading from textbooks, while students sit quietly and listen. Prinsky says we're failing to deliver what students need in the ways they need it. What today's kids do have is a short attention span for our old ways of teaching. To change our educational system, we need to learn how to create innovators who think critically, collaborate, solve problems, imagine, and take risks. What will education look like in 2023? There's 4 areas where we can expect to see major changes. In the classroom, we are already seeing changes as many courses are now offered through digital platforms. The calendar, more classes will be online, so the need for a traditional start and end date are no longer required. Having all the class material online also means some students could complete a semester's worth of classes in a few weeks and then start again. A popular term for this consume on demand method of learning is called Netflixing. The institution will change. It used to be that getting accepted to a prestigious university was how you got access to the best professors, exposure to quality instruction, and collaboration with other high aptitude students. The traditional limitations of localized learning are being overcome as more universities are making their courses available through online platforms such as Coursera and edX. Great lectures can be found on YouTube. Tests can be taken online, and social media collaboration reduces the physical classroom to an option. The textbook. Books themselves were no longer need to be physical volumes. Instead, they're evolving to become sources of interactive digital content that may include text, videos, and simulations. Online education and the future of personalized learning. Who benefits from these developments? Education today and tomorrow. Today, students learn from the teacher. Facts are learned from textbooks. Learning takes place in the classroom. Teachers ask questions and students answer them. Information about faraway places is found in books. Education tomorrow. Students learn from the teacher, each other, the internet, books, movies, people inside the school, outside the school, and people in other countries. Students learn through inquiry. They ask questions, wonder, explore, experiment, and investigate new ideas. Students make online global connections and learn about faraway places directly from people who live there. Classroom walls have to be flattened, and students are free to explore the world.